or Zona, or the
Then I mean,
kind of
as I'm now can now, because think about them. If Ghana person marry any girl will be outside Ghana, eventually the girl will study, will get used to African food, will start listening to Afrobeat. Oh, I know this music because of way. What you say? In the same way, she will learn some shit from you. What you
Thank you.
It is a yes, we are fine. Then I'm going to go anymore, bro. Forget it.
Yo, bro, and like, let me say this, like, Ghanaians, like, the things that are very valuable, we take it for granted. You feel me? So first of all, community is
we're first place for that.
Valuable, and second of all, like, even radio, like for me, I don't disregard from like college radio to just like big radio. That's why
radio. Listen, from college radio to satellite radio to mainstream radio to internet radio, all type of radio is radio. Radio is radio.
And that's the thing, yo, Charlie, that's the thing where, like, you know, we take those shits for granted, but like, I realize it's an ignorance because people don't know how these systems, they work. And the thing said, like, so first of all, like, Nana B made a very, like, very, very, very factual point, said, like, they're everywhere, I mean, but the things that they, like, Ghana for are in places, I mean, but the things
I don't like Mike,
we're not loud.
We are places, Ankasa. We are everywhere,
we're silent,
but we're not loud. Nobody knows us there.
Are very silent, and I'll tell you the proof of that, bro. This whole pandemic, bro, like what I've been doing, like I literally been traveling, seeking out like different Ghanaian places. So I went to Dallas, Houston, and after that, shoot, I was in New Orleans, like places where you normally wouldn't.
And
think.
I like, and that's what I tell you sometimes. I if I don't tell you, I'm gonna tell you this, like, yo, especially because you're doing it in the pandemic. I mean, time. Big up yourself, because I wasn't gonna risk that. You understand? Like, you know, like do meet and greets and try to find out more about us.
Yo, bro.
So just for you, even the timing of when you did it, big up to yourself for that.
Yo, that be true. What Janet talk for them be very, very true.
Yo,
what did
Janet radio for stupid interviews and prayer.
Please,
bro.
Yo, guys,
and like that shit gotta stop.
I don't wanna throw. You see, today you guys and somebody come here said, and I like that. You see, somebody said, say, you're kind of saying, yes, it's true. Yes, then I'll be kind. I mean, KB. No, I don't speak about no.
What's that?
He's not here to bash.
Because the truth of the matter is, you know, if you come across sometimes like how some of us come across, you got to really tread lightly when you're talking. You understand me? Because just by your mannerism and just how you come across just might annoy somebody. So that's the reasons why I don't talk a lot, because, you know, it's always very difficult to get the message across, because they like to look at a lot of things before they listen to the message. You understand me? So because of that, you will not find me in certain places trying to tell nobody anything, because I feel like if I know better, I'm just going to do better. I don't necessarily have to show you if I know better. You understand me? Like, you know, because our people are just, you know, they brood with judgment. They just like to just, you know, judge. You understand me? They just like to assume they know. And, you know, I just, So that's what I meant by, you know, Minkasa, because I might go say something that they really want to have.
Couple get a lot of questions for you. Bring couple there. I need you guys one-on-one.
Oh, nah, couple. Now, you know, be saying me, I don't go bash them all, because, you know, the bashing, we tired the bashing.
Thank you.
Right? The reason why I say we tired the bashing, because we realized that y'all never going to listen to the bashing.
But you know,
you understand me? Like, you know, so me now, I know they bother myself to even try to any kind of thing, because it's like,
and I be your business.
There be can be, I didn't hear the question Pope asked for him to give that answer.
No, yeah, business.
Yeah, Vic, we are aware of my truth. I know we don't know. Yes, we are aware. That's why we have him here. He's a very smart gentleman. He appreciates you, man. I mean, Mike, you gotta appreciate that, man. He's been trying to get your attention for a long time, man.
yeah, bro. Talk, yo, shout out.
Yeah, we appreciate Mike very much. You understand me? Yeah, we sure we do. Yeah, but back to what I was saying, or back to what we always saying is, it's not like I don't want to bash them. They're tired of taking clearly they don't want to listen to nobody's bashing. They just have what they feel like they want to do, and they keep at it. right? And it's not every radio station. It's not every radio station. But however, I'll tell you, I said this thing some time ago, I think, but it was only between me and Pope and stuff. This is what's happening in the country right now. A certain demographic or a certain set have taken like a lot of like roles. And as a result of that, it's just penetrating and it's making the entire country come across like that. I'm a Shanti. Like, there's no way about it. Like, you can't hide it. Like, you understand me? However, there was a time where there was a balance between, you could have a balance between even those type of programming, and like, the tree, programming mixed with like the English, mixed with like, there was a time like that. But however, right now, because of social media being an additive to where news and stuff are coming from, and because most of the majority of the news is coming from, like, it pertains from main core former sites, and also because most of these jobs that have been occupied now are occupied now by former actors and former tree people and stuff like that. No, a lot of the information has become centralized and seen some one way, right? You understand? Because you could easily catch like Akrobetu on TV and just switch the channel and go listen to Delay and leave that, go to Abeku Santana and leave that, come to maybe what's the Kweku menu. You kind of are still in the same box. You understand me? You're just still meddling in the same box. You are not extending your box, because it's not to say that it's a bad box, but it's like, it's almost the same thing that these conversations are about. So you are not expanding your box. Ghana never used to be like that. We used to have that. However, the box was very expanded. So you could have people like Bushke, people like Bola Ray, people like Eddie Clay, people like Benny Blanco.
Then I wish couple was here, because it's not even on here. I say, do you think it's possible to give these artists hold on.
So
as a result, now everything seems as if Charlie, nobody cried deal. Charlie, you the cry those times now. It's not because the people there right now is bad or anything, but it's you are consuming the same thing from different people.
Yeah.
You understand me? So it seems as if it becomes too much for you, because
I do.
The very same shit.
Like Capo said, do you think it's possible to like give these artists something like a suggestion box whenever you bring them here for shows, like in the form of saying this is what the people are saying? So basically, when the artists like they come, they kind of give them the feedback.
I'm very down for it. Very down for it. But you should know, couple. I love that. I just would wish that if I do that, they would take it serious.
That part.
You understand me? Because you should know that the generation that we have, and you can't blame them. If
Ego.
that suggestion box is coming with a little bit of check or money, they will listen to that suggestion. But if you just come in to speak hot gas to them, they don't give a fuck. That's just the reality. They feel like it's your opinion and you can kiss rocks with it. That's just the generation that we have this time. But back to what I was saying, like, it seems as if you are consuming the same thing. But we should go back to when there were different variations and different, like, different. Ghana used to be so different. Like, you could listen to a little bit of like, Knuckles, or you could listen to a little Nisna, bounce around, go listen to a bit of like Black Rasta, go listen to a little jokes from Black Rasta, crossover, go listen to a little Abeku Santana, some drive through, go back, go listen to maybe Ball of Ray. There was a cross. So you were having different variations. You were not so centralized. Right now, you have to listen to tree, then tree, then tree, then tree, then tree, then tree again. And if you catch out on UTV, then tree, then tree, then tree. You understand what I mean? And not to say it's a bad thing, but we have a lot of dialects where we're from. You understand me? If it's the local dialects that you want to promote, then promote multiple ones at that. But if it's not that, then try and introduce other dialects, because now we have other eyes watching us. How about we speak a little bit of English? Yeah. How about we try and expand our our territory? How about when we talk, we don't let people feel as if we are leaving them out of the conversation? You understand me? How about we just we globalize ourselves a little bit? You understand me? How about we try and try and just keep our ethnicity as it is, but just try and also find different ways of expanding who we are and expanding our reach. That's what we lack. Because until that has been done, no avenue or no industry will ever come to fruition, because nobody will understand what you're saying. the movies or country and now can cry. There's songs you're doing the same kind of thing. Like you sound in the same almost every single place. So nobody else wants to talk to you. I don't know if you understand. You guys
Yo,
get where
fact.
I'm coming from, and that's where the issue is. So in order for us to get past that, we need to start expanding our conversations. We need to have more conversations out there with people. We need to take their needs serious. We need to, as artists, they need to try and take these opportunities that I create for them a bit serious. They need to try, and now that they know that they're coming to play shows in America, they need to start spreading.
This guy fool. This logic guy fool like that.
Why?
What happened?
Just send me some audio.
Then they will learn that, hey, if I violate Alhaji Nero, and you know going to interview me again, then that's sticking to their mind. The industry need to start learning this loyalty by having a barricade. Now these boys go bruise all these investors. See Black Sharif. Now ask yourself, how is the guy feeling? Black Sharif must be blocked.
Black Sharif must be okay.
Who that?
Back to what I was saying. Even
Charlie,
if it's not how you. Let me tap into
the logic. Some guy
let me tap into. Let me tap into. That this is not even a way as a radio host to tap into your fans. They're not gonna listen to you if you feel like you're fighting with them. You understand me? Nobody's gonna listen to somebody that sounds like they're fighting with them. That is where always we get the message and the messenger is just off.
If you saw what we say, it's a FM, a Yawa station, a baller station, it's a FM, it be quarter station. It's a FM. If I take do professional store, or lie, it's a FM. Or
No, but back to it. You understand? You don't need to be this aggressive just to prove a point. Even if you're trying to prove a point, don't be aggressive in trying to prove the point. You understand? Because the message will always be misplaced. You understand?
That's crazy. What Janet just says crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Janet, they're gonna keep on making these Nigerians execs in top places and all these places because how many Ghanaians or how many other people are even out there and how many Ghanaians are supporting those people out there in the first place.
Mindset.
And,
mindset. So about it's true. Yo, and I mean even talking about that expanding.
Yeah, we're working on that. We're working on putting a music business seminar out there. We're trying to bring it to Ghana. We're trying to bring certain record execs and A&Rs from Ghana, America here and bring them to Ghana and just do like a 1 week convention trying, because now the world is such a it's such a one place. It's so oneness, and it's about time that kids from Ghana know exactly what they need to do in order to compete.
They jump for the Ghana, they bat. Because I don't have time radio now. You're boo.
Yeah.
No, even inside of the story, they radio the bat.
Yeah, it's true. Like we did try to do that. We did bring some record execs here. We also did bring some movie business people. We just did try because like I was saying, the world now be one. So in order for us to be a part of it, we need to know what we need to have to be a part of it. And who best know than the people who are here? And they have
let me say this though, bro. Let me say this.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
The disconnect I'm finding is that everything you're doing is like I said, it's amazing, bro. Like this thing, Urban Plaza, that's another spot. That's
brother. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And the thing about that though is I think our consumers don't know the value yet. It's that's like giving filet mignon to a 5-year-old kid who doesn't understand.
Oh shit! You speak your word, brother.
So bro,
by the trust of serious punchlines, right? They tell you so.
Yeah, of course, Mike Truth. Now they hear the name, Mike Truth.
Yeah, I swear.
Hey, but no, bro. And so it's for me, I think with the railroad, on all fronts, because usually, traditionally, when we're having this conversation, we talk about how there's no structure from the overheads, like management and artists. However, though, when it comes to consumption of Ghanaian art itself, the taste of what we're bringing them, people are not even peeping it at all. And like I said, the last thing you did, Terminal 5, that's huge.
Listen,
And now,
nobody from Ghana,
bruh,
radio, TV, nobody has reached out to me after the concert. The only time they reached out to me, or the only time that I tried to reach out to them, is when they thought that certain members of the group decided not to come back to Ghana. It was juicy
see,
information, so that's when they called me. But nobody has ever reached out to me about these
and that's
shows that
lame,
I'm doing.
bro. And that's lame. So
No,
that's why like for me right now is like in Toronto, like what I do, part of what I do is radio as well. Like I plug people into radio. So for me now is like I'm like my focus is on okay, cool, like marketing wise, how do we then not create that buzz, that taste for consumers to actually know, yo, first of all, you're Ghanaian and you're lit. And so it's like just kind of creating that sense. I mean, like of like, yo, this is something you need to be at, and this is what's actually going
for
on.
real, for
I
real.
mean, so like, I mean, that's kind of been like, my question, like on the back end, because like one thing that I would really,
However it is that I feel
yeah,
like platforms like this, you
mm-hmm,
understand, and because whatever gets great, it has to begin from somewhere. You understand me? So I feel like it's always gonna start from certain places, and it's obviously gonna jump in, God willing,
mm-hmm,
transcend into other multiple big places, because that's the goal.
mm-hmm,
My goal. Let me tell you my actual goal. The reasons why. You want to know the reasons why I did my very best and everything to get into business with a company like AEG, right?
mm,
Is because I figured that why not? That was my first thing that I was like, why not, right? But then I also looked at what AEG has and what is linked to, and I realized if I get into business with them and I do good business, what what I'll be privy to, right?
mm-hmm,
And that's what research is.
Couple said,
That's what research
member said,
does for you.
couple.
You understand? That's what research does for you.
Couple member said,
When I found out that, right,
West African
that
dancer.
AEG is the same people that own and control and run Coachella and Day in Vegas and other big platforms and own these multiple venues, I was like, hold up, right? With the exception of Burna Boy, which African has ever been on Coachella. And Burna Boy was an opening act. You
mm,
came in the afternoon on one of the stages. I don't even think it was the main stage, but it was a great deal. That's when the labels and the execs was working for him. Burna Boy did Coachella. But you have to search, or be in this industry before you know Burna Boy did Coachella.
damn,
But when I found out that this was the company that had that, I instantly started thinking that, all right, let me get into business with them. Let me do my own little thing in my own little corner in this business and just do well and just do my thing. And this is America. When you do your thing and you do great at it, you'll be noticed by somebody, definitely. You understand me? And when you get noticed by somebody, that's your opportunity to then pitch whatever it is that you have been waiting to pitch to them. You understand? So me doing, I had to shake the room, right? So as a little promoter, African promoter, when I came and I did PlayStation, they were all looking and with their mouths jaw dropped, because I didn't come and pick their 300 venue for it. I just came straight and I took PlayStation Theater, and they did not know the genre. They did not know nothing about it. They were like, okay, let's just look at this kid and let's just see what he's gonna do. And it did not go how they thought it would go, which is bad. It went phenomenal. It was so good. It was so good that they were so surprised. And you know what they did? Like I expected. They opened their arms to me and said that, hey, Nana, we see what you do. We like this little genre of yours. Is there any way we could do more with you and give you much more opportunities? That came other venues like Terminal 5. Because by seeing the good job and the great job and stuff like that, they offered me another venue. How about you try out Terminal 5? And after I did Terminal 5, now I'm being asked, hey, Nana, do you think you can tap in and consult us for like an African opening act for a day in Vegas? And that was my goal. So now I'm not just doing business with them. I can pitch also. And somebody's life can change in Africa because I pitched. That was the goal. That is the goal. That's the reasons why I entered what I entered. So that if I'm able to say, oh, I think that, there's this phenomenal artist called Sarkodie. I think he's going to be a great opening act. And they go do their research and they go tap Sarkodie. And everything that comes up is what comes up of Sarkodie. They're instantly going to book him. That's why we are where we are.
I love
So
that.
it's not really because we want to play shows, we want to do, no, we want to be in the rooms that could possibly get us into bigger rooms.
I love that. I love that. I really love that. I mean, like it's because you got your plan figured out. I mean, like it's something that you're not just.
But Nabi,
Let.
what do you think about it? My truth. What do you guys think about it? What's his name? The Memphis in May. The one Saturday got booked on.
I think it's a great opportunity.
Yeah.
I think it's a very great opportunity. I feel like Ghanaians should support that. I feel like whenever these
But
people,
you going, right?
yes, of course. Like this is
going?
Like I should be with you. Yeah.
We should find ways of supporting each other.
That place will be good.
Of course, brother. Of course, we go do them. We go show out. Listen, if we don't show out for our people, who's gonna show out for our people, huh?
Yo, you know what? Actually, right now, yo, everybody that's in this, 150 people, right? Like, see, like, just to show that we're not about, just talking, right? After we done this live, you guys should actually go on Inside Live LLC, look at the events, just post it on your stories. Because if you can't make it, trust and believe, some
just support it in any kind of way too.
Right.
I mean, like, and that's just like simple like that, just simple things like that. I mean, but yo, like you guys like literally like, but yeah, no, like back to the sock thing, yo. It's something that like bro, like we should definitely mobilize that. I mean, we should like literally.
Oh, somebody said, I like that question. Hey, Nana B, how about you schooling, creating more Nana B's? Because like there's nothing wrong in but I wouldn't want to have multiple Nana B's. No, there should be another Nana Kweku, Nana whatever. Like there could only be always one person.
D, Nana E, Nana
It
F.
could be Nana E, Nana F, like could be more.
Hey.
You don't need to be like another person.
B, bro.
You could be your own person. You could be a great person.
Like to bankulize everything. They say want to be Nana B's Banku version. Where Jimmy Anna?
No, I feel like your first thing is right. You shouldn't try and which is also another thing. We follow too blindly. We always want to follow and be the person we follow. And no, you can tap into what the person is doing. You don't need to be the person. No, you don't. You need to just you can learn, you could emulate, pick little things, but you don't need to be. You have to be your own person. Like it was your birthday in your passport. Because you like Jim Jones or you look like Jim Jones, your passport is not gonna say Jim Jones, nigga. It's still gonna say Kweku Mensah. So you need to take yourself a little bit serious. You understand me? It shouldn't just always be about you Charlie. This guy said that the feel I'm Charlie. I tattoo himself. I tattoo himself for my brother. Charlie, hey, this is what I do my head. Charlie, this guy Charlie. I feel him. I die for him. No. That's if you want to show you a real fan, buy his record, stream his songs 260 times on Spotify so he could make $1. Buy his t-shirts, buy his merchandise. You understand me? Post his songs, post his things when he posted. That's the only way you can show you're a true fan in this new world. Because baby now say, that don't mean you're a supportive artist or you're a supportive fan. Because you are not helping that artist in any type of way. You're just winning arguments in your area for him.
Facts. Yeah, but no, yo, like I see some comments. It's true, man. I mean, Inside Life, like I really love what you call it, like what you guys are doing, and like I mean, shoot, just like as a pitch out. Once you guys start branching out more, even just doing different seminars or whatnot about things like this, will be like phenomenal. I mean, like that's something that, shoot, I'd be more than happy to, pitch my 2 cents and bring
my brother. You should know that, my brother. Like I'm always. Can you read that question for me? Somebody saying something about.
Let's link up. Hello. Are you talking about
No, somebody saying. Oh, then I deal with. I mean to me.
Nana, let's link up and form an alliance.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I got you. Says Nana, let's link up and form an alliance to strengthen the Ghana music and pop culture agendas in high places outside. Like people like Boogie Down, Terry, and somebody should all be brought together. Like basically kind of forming a union or something like that.
I mean, early on, before even the live had to restart, I was saying that like that's exactly what we have to do. You understand me? Like if we all don't come together, then how on earth are we gonna even have yes, I'm very much open for that. I'm very much all the names you mentioned those human beings have dealt with me personally, and you know that they know very well that that is my agenda. Like I want us all to, but I'm a businessman, and just like them too, they're businessmen. So sometimes, you know, business, you will not see eye to eye. So, but now, you know, I think that we will be able to reach certain heights, you know, certain places, you know, because everything is resolvable. Like everything is resolvable. Sometimes we have to just ease the business a little bit and just try and, you know, put something bigger than us, which is what we're going to do. I'm very open to working with everybody and anybody. You understand me? What needs to properly be done is we need the support from back home, because everybody in the diaspora watches back home. Me were Israel, me were Russia, me were Ukraine, me were America, me were London, me were BBI Ghana. We are all watching home. We are all watching home. So when we hear something home, we all in our respectful countries hear it too. So if the people back home are telling people about the phenomenal jobs that we're trying to do here, or we are actually doing here, the people in other diaspora countries will be able to recognize that, and then little by little we'll be able to expand and get greater. That's what we lack. The presence from back home. The presence from back home, no, Oma Fire say, oh, that's I gonna promote as like, but nobody has spoken to nobody. Are you understanding me? Like nobody has tried to reach out to nobody and have any conversation with them, and which is what needs to happen. You know, some of us are open to like, you know.
Couple, ose na fire stick here now. So catch on one tears bully.
And yo, Nana, even to your point, Nana, real quick, man.
Yeah, go ahead, my brother.
Like, yeah, that's why even when the year started, like I actually started doing these Zoom with like a few like, you know, shakers in the industry.
Yeah.
To actually, I mean, like, you know, plan out projects and like, you know, carry them out. Whereas like people in the UK, like back home, North America, even South America as well. And I mean, us coming together and then really bringing the consumers.
Somebody say, my true, sorry to cut you, but you
no doubt,
know, somebody say, let's hope things go all right between Russia and Ukraine. That's the only way whatever you guys are talking about can work. Hey, Nana. Hey. There's a point there, but Nana, remember, my will be any fear tactics, Nana, me patch up, Nana. Remember, yes, Nana. We hear you. We pray that comes to an end, but we like to talk about things we know about.
After the life, I will call Putin.
I believe that, because what's in the Kasano. Obviously, then, but I got the issue with Ghana community in the US. Okay, my truth, can you read that, please?
Let me see. Actually.
Yeah, can you read that to me, please?
It's actually not coming up too. Let me see. Hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up with that? Okay, all right, cool. So yeah, what they saying?
Something about NY. Okay, yeah, I'll tell you. Oh, something about why is Ghanaians are some way. Why is it that? So what is it? Medical and Shatawale having a show in New York, and that same day, what is that? And that same day, there's another show in NJ. Charlie, big man, me they mean to me in cash you. All I know is that we having a concert, you know, and I feel like all Ghanaians should support because
I see the video.
We have artists coming.
Yeah, man.
Hey, if you're in the New York area, by all means pull up. If you're in outside New York and you can, by all means pull up. However, if you can and you feel like you know it's easier for you to go somewhere else, so Ghana in any type of way, I don't hate for you to support. You should. But if you're close to ours, it will be a great opportunity for you to come and witness these artists perform because it's, you know, it's concert. They're gonna play their song, perform their songs, and you could sing along, and we all could, like, you know, make our community great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I hear you. Me funny sir. Yeah, my brother.
You be legend.
We all are, brother. I appreciate you too, brother. You too be legend, Pope. Yeah, but it be that. So let's try and, you know, always keep it 100 with our people, so that when they are shooting their shots, like Pope is saying, shoot for the stars. They're gonna shoot for real stars. They ain't gonna be shooting for, like, you know, searchlights that look like stars. They're gonna shoot for actual stars, you know. We need to let our people know what they are, what they want. We need to teach them to know what they want, not just say just something because they saw it on TV. You need to be home
catch
and
no
say,
muntie the fast so catch